Hi, I'm Leslie Copland, social worker and prevention and outreach coordinator at YWCA Greenwich. And I'm here today with my colleague Robin Linder, licensed clinical social worker, to talk about practical parenting.
Hi, Leslie.
So, Robin, I've been thinking more and more about how important it is to validate our own feelings and those of our children, with everything being so beyond our control right now.
Yes. And just as a reminder, validation is simply acknowledging that a person's feelings are understandable, that it makes sense they feel the way they do. So let's keep breaking this down to really understand how to make validation work. Maybe you could give us a scenario.
Okay, so let's say I have a daughter whose ballet recital was canceled, and she's moping around for days and days and generally making things really unpleasant for the whole family. And maybe if I'm frustrated, my first impulse is to say to her, "You're being so dramatic right now." Or maybe I want to fix it. And I say something like, "I know, why don't you put on your costume and we'll record your dance and post it?" Right? But instead, I just sit there and listen to her and I say, "I understand you must be really disappointed that that's been canceled."
That's right, exactly. And I think what's so great about saying that is that instead of just jumping right in to give advice or problem solve, you're spending a little time up front just validating her, bringing down the emotions. And now she can ask for your help or even think about solutions for herself. So, validating first can really spare you and the rest of your family a lot of moping in the long run. Remember, you're validating the feeling, the disappointment, not the behavior.
And I feel like parents are always asking why their kids don't talk to them or share things with them. So maybe it's just being curious and empathizing with them. And in that way, we're really drawing them out to communicate their feelings. And we're asking them about those feelings instead of telling them what to do. And in doing that, we're paving way for the good communication that we want with them and for them to have healthy relationships, whether they're children, teens, or even as adults.
Yeah, and I know parents often have good intentions about validating, but sometimes we all get a little bit stuck on how to actually do it.
Yeah. So maybe we could spend a little time practicing that now. I mean, is there a cheat sheet we could use for this?
Honestly, you're really the best expert in validating your own child, but I think a few simple things you could keep in mind are that whatever you say, be authentic. Don't judge. Don't one up your child, as in, I'm giving up a lot too, you know. We're trying to say, I get it, but it's actually really invalidating. So instead, just try to normalize. Say, that makes sense. Lots of people would feel that way. Really try to stay focused on their feelings.
Hmm. Anything else you suggest we say?
All right. Well, if you feel you know what your child is feeling, then say that. Like, I can see you're feeling frustrated, or I get it. You feel, you think, you want X. But when you're not so sure, first and foremost, and you used this word before, be curious, as in, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it seems like you're frustrated. Am I reading you right?
Yeah. And I sometimes you just don't know what's going on with them. And maybe you just say that, right? You just say, "I'm not sure what's going on with you right now, but I'm here to listen or talk if you want to." And that's really authentic. I know that that's very effective with teens and young adults.
It really is. And then for younger children, sometimes it's not that they won't tell you, but that they don't even know how to label what they're feeling. And that can be so frustrating for everyone. You can validate by suggesting a feeling like, are you angry, sad, embarrassed, right? And then help them learn to identify and express the feeling. If you think your child might not even know what the feeling is, just describe for them what you see. If you think they're frustrated, ask them if they're feeling like there's something they really, really want and can't get, and then explain to them that that feeling is called frustrated.
That's so important. And I mean, sometimes it's not even about what you say or you don't say, it's about how you make them feel and that you're showing them that you care about them and your relationship with them.
Oh, absolutely. And there are also lots of ways to validate without words. So a hug can be so validating, or a blanket if someone seems cold. I don't know. What do you think would be helpful for you or your kids?
Maybe bringing them a snack that they like if they're hungry, or maybe just sitting with them so they know that they're not alone.
Just so perfect. And these are things everyone has in the house already, and we're all trying to work with what we have these days. A good guideline is to think, how would I like someone to treat me in a moment like this?
And that really takes the pressure off of parents, right? We don't have to know exactly what to do or exactly what to say. We just have to be there to listen and be present.
Really, that is everything. Exactly.
Thanks, Robin. So Robin and I will be back with another segment of Practical Parenting. If you want to contact us, you can reach out to us at this email address, community.ed@ywcagreenwich.org. Until then, be safe, stay well, and thanks for watching.